Let me check the audio on TikTok. I'm just waiting for the live stream to load. Takes a little while. There. Now it is on. I feel like the mic audio is a little too low. Okay, how about this? Sounds about the same. All right. Sounds good. Hopefully it'll stay good. Fingers crossed. I didn't mean to select equipment. The last time we got a new party member, Juna, the songstress. Her default archetype is masked singer. I might switch over to commander. Just because I need rank 15 general. Juna is level 35. She made you upset? What happened? She saved our lives at the end of the stream. Hello everyone, thank you for the raid again, Silver on Sealy. Hello everyone, I'm Melody Wisp. I'm an accessibility provider, voice actor, and variety streamer. I like to play RPGs and visual novels, and today I'm playing Metaphor ReFantazio. So far, we haven't done anything yet. I just started a few minutes ago. We're supposed to be meeting a healer at the church. How's the game going? Pretty good. This is our new party member. Her name is Juna. She is a singer. Let's go. Okay, she's standing outside the church. So let's go. Gonna have to raid and run though? Okay. Thank you for the raid. Bye.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment.
Thank you for the lurk.
Hello. How can I help you? me. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister. Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden until Brylehaven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts Father's efforts to shame, eh?
Oh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
He looks more human than anyone else in the game. It just creeps you out. I see. I get what you mean, but I think the main character looks more human than, more like a regular human than Juna does. Because she has those big ol' eyes. Have I played Binding of Isaac? No.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell. Popularly known as a curse.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on.
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As His Royal Guard, it is my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Tickled off Patrick just redeemed autism preacher. Tickled off Patrick just redeemed yeehaw.
Thank you for the clown nose autism creature and yeehaw.
Then surely the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Louise. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me. But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Joanni Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
Thank you for the pat my head.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... you didn't have to put it like that.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are enduring. As long as the magic source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What?
Then I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, You've done plenty, especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing? You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
Of course. He won't need it.
She's strong enough to do that herself.
She is. I know she's far stronger than I am. But she'll charge headlong into any danger, so please, watch over her. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
That really sucks. The only way to lift the curse, then, is to kill Louise.
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the gauntlet runner.
If we take Juna out in public, we might attract a crowd. We can't risk Louise catching on that we're in the royal capital. At least for today, I'll ask her to stay in the runner, away from prying eyes.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people?
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, milady.
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow. By the way,
What if...
what have you been doing all this time, nurse?
Oh, she was speaking. Excuse me.
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's Skyrunner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. But then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any valid point at all to my flight theory, what? A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though, and got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence, when they told me I was to be demoted.
I didn't know.
Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the gauntlet runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. Here I sit moping, And the way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies. It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it my way.
Good for you, Norris. He didn't make quite an entrance at the beginning of the game. So true. You can change or add members to your party from the party option in the main menu. Press A and form a group of up to 4. Note, reserve members gain less experience at the end of battle than active participants, and you can never remove the protagonist.
So?
Let's rest in the runner today. Our plans didn't pan out, but we should just concentrate on getting our strength back for now.
What now?
Artie? Thank you for the follow. Should I have Heisme in the party, or should I just have Juna? I think I'll keep Juna. Are we keeping her at Mass Dancer, though? By equipping special accessories called Mass, she can change its skills and resistance to combat wide variety of foes. Thank you for the likes as well. Heisme. Whoa, I need rank 8 Norris for the last gunner. You've actually changed your mind about her? Okay. Merchant. I need commander rank 10. Okay, I'll change Goober back to wizard. Skill inheritance. I can inherit one more skill. I'll get Cyclo. Yes, please. Okay, who else? Stroll. Commander now. Skill inheritance. Rising Slash. I like gold attack. Or I could do increased slash attack. Okay, Hulkenberg. Where is she again? Over here. She's in Magic Knight. I can include one more. Health font. Heisme. Okay, Juna. Wow, to unlock the next one in the Mass Dancer tree. I need rank 10 faker and rank 20 match dancer. 38,000 mag. And I need her to be at rank 6. So that's gonna take a while. Oh, wait. Yeah, I did that already. Good. Let me save my current situation. Brigitte is rank 7. I'm really close. Maxing her out. Along with Maria and Alonzo. Still at rank 5 with more because I need to rank up General to 15. Still 3 people. Or maybe one of them is Juna. So it'd be 2 people instead. And I just haven't gotten the bond with Juna up yet. And get some sleep.
Good night.
I'm finding it hard to sleep. As good a time as any for some reading, I guess. Juna!
Oh, good. You're still awake. What's the matter?
Can't sleep?
Can't sleep?
Well, that is rather the problem. I'm wide awake. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission.
You might have an idea of who the other 2 are? I should probably have Juna return any Magla keys we got on the Taradrius too, just to be safe. I'll give them to her later.
You know, I'm a bit surprised. I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out I wasn't. Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. I didn't realize how exhausted I am.
I can't think of anyone else. We might, there are 2 other areas in the game, so we might come across them in the, one of the next 2 areas.
And you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you.
Go ahead and tell me. It's just a guess, right?
You're lucky, really. To have you know, I'm rarely this candid.
Tickled off Patrick just redeemed posture check.
Thank you for the posture check.
That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time to time. What's it like? Can I read a bit of it? The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations.
I was thinking about those 2 that follow Louise. I don't think they would be approachable at all. They're completely loyal to Louise, so I don't think they would become our followers.
This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. How inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts. No matter their status or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless. Just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable. This form. It's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire. Or not. No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely, but you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs. No matter what happens.
Gina and I talked into the night. Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws near.
Tickled off Patrick just redeemed Pat My Head.
Thank you for Pat My Head.
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge. Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound. To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others will be disqualified. I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we? In first place, the undisputed winner, bane of sea monsters and savior of the people, our very own Sanctifex Forden! And the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the warrior monk captain, Master Kiddo! Furthermore,
in the end, everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos. A return to normalcy.
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction. But we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since the exhibition. The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress Joanna. Valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young elder.
VTuber!
Right, wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man, where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over a tiny human head.
Who? Oh, right, that Gladell or something. No sign of him, probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
So it really was all talk then? The disgrace to the Russon, hiding his inadequacy behind Luis's authority.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've a rising star by the name of Katharina. Some big ideas, that girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running. And my
say they hail from, well, Virga Island.
A pagan island, but they're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody could compare to Lord Nuna.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. We're just about ready to announce the next leg of the race.
Yeah, I don't think he deserved to die. He was a scoundrel, but that doesn't mean you should die in the end. And the fact that they don't know the truth sucks. Dance into the music.
And that's the bell. Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second round of the tournament for the throne. First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand.
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge. This time, the task for the candidates is...
Ooh, wonder what it's gonna be.
Recovering and offering a divine relic.
Okay, so I need to go into a dungeon?
What? A relic?
That's an interesting mask that the Mustari candidate has.
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice.
Is it Juna?
To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress, the lovely Lady Juna!
Her sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
Chosen heroes! Your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable, and their relics just primitive magic tools.
That's a lot of bigotry that just came out of her mouth.
It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of sanctism, Altaberry Heights in Montario.
True, they do destroy villages.
Please deliver them to their rightful place in God's hands. May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
Got a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks at your heart.
Focus, Iceland, focus.
By the deadline, Juna will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss this, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the tournament for the throne begin!
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder. They would steal our very culture.
That's right. Say it like it is.
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Altaberry. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning off.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for it. Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
Looks like our first job's come in. These men have me running all over.
It'd be good if instead of plundering the Mustari land for relics, one of them gave us a relic to present.
We're back, Lord Luis.
That way we're not participating in the racism.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladell incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival? Good on ya!
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread. That he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with a god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it by force. The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
What are you planning to do?
What are you planning to do?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden his death.
Gonna kill him?
And what of the king's magic? You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders. Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodius.
Just redeemed clap attack.
Thank you for the clap attack.
Dracodios. The Draco implies something to do with dragons, I presume?
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saints' Day, and bring it to me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance, nor for them, should they fail.
It was an accident.
Eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
You certainly are attached to them, aren't you?
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
So, my lord, where can we find this fancy lance?
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight. May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
Guess we're gonna have to hunt down this lance. This is my favorite character so far. Thinking. I like Hulkenberg the most. I'm thinking, who else? I like Gallica. Well, I like all the characters, but I think Hulkenberg would be my favorite so far. I like the fact that she has unusual taste in cuisine, and it distresses the others. That's pretty funny. Well, we're back at the end. So far, the only thing we know for sure is that it's called the Dracodios. I guess we've got no choice but to go somewhere else and try to gather more information. Let's go. Oh, I also like Brigitte. Katharina's pretty good too. Moore's your favorite? Okay. Search for clues about the Divine Lands. Divine Lance, was it? That's some pagan crap, ain't it? Go ask one of them, not a Clemar like me, eh? Have you seen any Mystari around here, then? Someone who seems like they might know more about it. I told yous, I don't know anything, didn't I? Find a crowd and you can bet there'll be a Mystari or two there. Now bugger off. I think they might avoid crowds of people, if I'm being honest. But maybe it's worth checking a tavern or something. Wow, that dude was rude as hell. They said to look for Mystari, so I'm looking someone with a mask. She's great. I do love the cuisine jokes. Brigitte has a great companion story. She does. That and Alonso. I feel really bad for Alonso. Heisme, however, it's spelled as my favorite. I know I butchered the spelling. That's fine. I still understood it at least. Your least favorite character is Heisme? Okay. Okay, no more running around. Let me use the map.
All right then.
Oh, the jerk I talked to? Is your least favorite character? Alright. Sorry. I misunderstood. How far into a story? I think I'm in rank 3 with Heismay so far. Alonzo's story, you meant? I think I'm rank 6? Yeah, rank 6. So after his mother was murdered, and he's blackmailing the man who's responsible for her death.
Hey, listen.
It doesn't seem like there's a Mustari in here. Maybe I talk to her? Can I help you? Something tells me you're not here to eat. I have a question. A divine lands? Not sure I'm the best person to ask about that sort of thing. No, wait. Someone outside was rambling on about that just a bit ago. Had a large mask on. Must have been Mustari. He seemed awfully bothered about it. He was bothered about the lands? Sounds like he may know something. Any idea where he went? I believe he mentioned something about taking a boat to the island. He must be headed towards the coast by the Merchant's Bazaar, wouldn't you say?
Okay, so...
If we hurry, we might be able to catch him. Let's head for the Merchant's Bazaar.
Hey, listen.
Alonzo's story gets better each rank? Okay. Something to look forward to. Oh, here's the Mustari.
Hey.
You're Mustari, right? Are you the one they were talking about in the tavern? We're trying to learn anything we can about the Divine Lands. Maybe you can fill us in?
You see.
Take your answers from the chief, not me. He's set to return to the island via ship any moment now. He'll be wearing a mask and carrying a staff, both passed down for generations. If that's the case, we better hurry to the Merchant's Bazaar and search for a person in a mask.
All right then. Go.
Tickled off Patrick just redeemed posture.
Thank you for the posture check.
Young man.
Wonderful.
Young man. Young man.
Now what am I to do? Well met.
Hey, that Mustari over there.
I can't believe this. He would have them all take what they please? This same atrocity all over again. Damn him. And damn his crown theocracy.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
Why don't we team up?
What? Really? The enemy of my enemy is my friend? Nah, I'll pass, thanks. I don't know much about divine relics. but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said my studies, at least.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Dracodios.
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure. The lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the dragon god sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
An island across the ocean. You mean Verga Island, then? 'Tis a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land where sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni. Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
What do you mean?
No ship would carry you there, among the first of many reasons. Even so, it's no place for an outsider. It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality, and if you're smart, you'll do the same.
Well, sounds like Dracodios is on Verga Island somewhere. Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true. His words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montario.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
You think the main dungeon coming up is your favorite of the main areas? Ah, cool. Something to look forward to.
Then let's bally well conquer this inland sea ourselves. Ha ha ha! Don't worry, chums. I'm on the job.
Okay, Norris.
You worried about Lady Juna? Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Del, you still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days.
Tickled off Patrick just redeemed hydrate.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Look, the whole Gladell mess, you really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you. You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his run all to myself. And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
That doesn't look like just a bit.
But why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
Island Schmyland, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Ontario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
Huh. The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
Besides, I've kept my ears open. What? Here there be monsters and all that rot? You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right! Nearest, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
You're not a fan of Neuros's companion story, but him as a character you love? I understand. His story is a little dull, since it's mostly just collecting artifacts and giving them to him.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
Rather, we're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Treadmill.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
But personally, I would do the elliptical instead. Just because I have dysautonomia, which means that it's difficult for me to stand up for long periods of time. It's the same with sitting, but sitting is a lot easier on me.
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Not unlike a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
Man, now they can't talk frankly about anything anymore since they have spies in their midst.
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
They still suspect us.
They probably still suspect us.
Oh, I'm fine.
I agree. We definitely crossed a line with the whole Gladell incident.
I have a very minor form because a lot of people, they faint as a result of dysautonomia, but me, I don't, I only get really close to it. I get really close to either heat stroke or heat exhaustion, whichever one. I get pretty close to it. Thank you for the posture check.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials, make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
Ad break should be starting soon. Probably heat exhaustion. I think heat stroke, you end up in the hospital. Yeah, it's probably heat exhaustion then.
Ready to depart?
Oh ho, time to weigh anchor already. You're not forgetting anything, are you? I'm good. I just got a hold of a chart with the route. We're all set for our trip to Virga Island. Now then, let's set sail for new lands.
Virga Island is this spot right here. Wonder how many days away it is. Oh.
Seems like an odd route to get to Virga Island. We can't just go straight? Those region's currents are a right pain, Miguel. We must go around and across them lest they carry us off course. By my reckoning, it'll take us 4 days and 3 nights, give or take. 3 nights at sea, huh? I hope Stroll can handle it. With Juna and her 2 thorns in our side, tensions may be high. Well, nothing to do but move forward. Okay, have a nice time exercising. Jolly good. Rest assured, I'll get us through these waves to Virga Island gently as can be.
Tis actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master of the helm, my dear.
Virga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
'Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
Maybe it has something to do with how remote their islands are.
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it. So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations are even on the table.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill them and take it.
Nothing else works, yeah? Keep it simple.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Hey, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ugh, give it a rest. Are we there yet?
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
Ad break starting soon. 1 minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your ears on this! The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island on a gauntlet runner too!
Is he alright? They say the waters are clear amongst us now, but...
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try ploughing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
The Virga Island's infamous people. Treacherous. Even the crown theocracy struggled with them for years.
Okay, I'll be right back. All right, ad break has ended.
So how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
The Gauntlet Runner takes to the water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Furga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
Thank you for the posture check.
Come in!
Nurse's voice is echoing out of the runner phone.
Heisman's got his fishing gear laid out on the deck. If you're keen on learning, ask him. Can't promise I'll stop if you slip overboard, though, so be careful. Ha!
Well, let's see. Heisman sometimes leaves fishing gear on deck, which you can use to fish. Any fish you catch can be used as ingredients when cooking. 3 days until we arrive at Virga Island, I think. Having Gina and those brothers around has certainly made the Gauntlet Runner livelier.
What's wrong with Stroll? Is he seasick? Oh, I thought I'd finally gotten used to the runner's motion, but waves are a whole new beast. Erp! I'd rather not look pathetic in front of those two brothers, but I'm afraid there's no helping it now.
Seriously.
I was wondering what sort of rubbish excuse of a ship I'd find, but got to admit it. The insides are impressive, compared to the rest of it at least. I'm trying to do an accent for him, just so I have some sort of a... there's some diversity in voices.
Eloquence?
Where's Heisman?
He must be upstairs. Fishing, maybe?
I don't see Heisman.
Alright, let me go downstairs. Maybe go talk to Hulkenberg, get our wisdom up.
Maybe this ship's not a total piece of crap.
Goober, you've come at the perfect moment. I was just thinking I'd ponder some battle strategies over my game board. An abstract game of military tactics, you see. Care to indulge me in a round? Yeah, sure.
Then let us begin. I shall give and expect no quarter, shall we?
Wisdom up. Doesn't seem like I have much left to do for wisdom level 3.
As the sun dips below the horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface, the Gauntlet Runner reaches the shore. Lurking below the surface, in the black and fathomless deep, are the eager eyes of predatory hunters. But the party, safe inside their Gauntlet Runner, relaxes from the burdens of their voyage, gazing out over calm
We'll arrive 3 days from now. We're being watched, so be careful what you say. Yuna! That's imagination, I believe. Oh, if it isn't Goober. I'm so bored, and I'm just not in the mood to sing. It sure would be nice to have someone to talk to. By recalling the past and planning for the future with Juna, maybe I can hone my imagination. Let's spend some time talking with her. So now we had to find the Mistari's tribe's divine relic. Isn't that fabulous? Calling this an absurd demand would be an understatement. But I must admit, if we can't handle this, then Louise will never acknowledge us. We absolutely must succeed. As long as you're with us, we can do it. Oh, of course. But don't forget, we're also relying on you to lead. You better do right by us. I'm just happy to have this opportunity to fight alongside you. Living under Louise's foot was a lonely place to be, you know? I've held my ground thus far, though if I'm honest, I was scared the whole time. I had to talk myself into keeping a stiff upper lip, so to say. But being past that, I feel more hope than I ever have. I'm not alone anymore, and I have faith that we'll save the prince. I felt my imagination increase as Juna and I talked about things to come. Whoa, that's a lot of imagination. Always check the fire. Oh! Okay. Staying up late is terrible for your skin, but seeing as we're already at it, why don't we chat a bit longer? Juna and I talked for a while. Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. This mugginess is my worst enemy. I don't mind the ocean, but being at sea makes my hair 10 times harder to manage. Sure. I know exactly what you mean. The salty air makes it so much worse. Hey, Hulkenberg, what do you do with your hair at sea? Yes. I find that the sweat built up by swinging a weapon quickly relieves one of concern over such trifling matters. Speaking of, would you care to spar, Juna? Oh, I don't think so. I'm quite the wrong person for that, in fact. I'll tell you what, if I find anyone to help comb out these knots, I'll see if I can find you a sparring partner. Two more days until we'll be able to search for that land. They say the island is barbaric, but I wonder what it'll really be like. You've got a pretty good kitchen here. Not as nice as Louise's, but I'm sure I could still get a halfway decent meal going. I think I can cook without taking up much time. Whose handwriting is that? There are notes here about new potential recipes. Critical meatballs. Increases critical rate for all allies for 3 turns. I don't have enough pristine clear water. I can only make critical meatballs. Only Hulkenberg knows how to cook that. I'll go call her. I have considered this topic for quite a while. Is it not true that meat tastes better when consumed by the mouthful rather than via tiny, polite little bites? This is my preferred method, as you can luxuriate in its full texture whilst increasing one's jaw strength. The logic behind cutting meat into small pieces eludes me. I prefer only the most restrained application of seasoning as well. It's best to let the ingredients' natural flavors thrive.
If animals must forfeit their lives to sate our hunger, then the least we can do to honor them is to taste the full glory of their sacrifice. I started preparing food with Hulkenberg, making sure to follow her minimalist methods for the ingredients. We chose prime ingredients on this day. I dare say this meat will be quite exquisite when it is complete.
Good.
A pleasing aroma, is it not? That indescribable acridity belies the dish's depth. It's so novel and unique. I've never tasted anything like this, and I may never again. The critical meatballs are complete. An enchanting aroma, is it not? Thanks to speed cooking, I cooked without time passing. Oh, she's playing a game with Fidelio. Unexpected. Why don't I talk to Stroll? I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to talk to Stroll. Let's hone weapons with Stroll. Ahoy, you lot aren't going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes.
The gauntlet runner halts at a sandy hollow that suddenly arises from the sea. The towering seawall. It is not an island or a reef, but a mass of sand expanding below sea level. There is no sign of a water flow. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail, but here it is especially evident. The surface drops as though it were gouged out. Still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular. Monsters roam the deep, and tales of people being dragged below are not uncommon.
Whoa. Towering seawall. Wow, the sea's been split in two and we're standing on the seafloor. This is what magma anomalies are capable of. It's the same principle that maintains the water sphere in Brylehaven, but by Jove, this is on a whole other level entirely. Del, are you sure about this? I can't do it. I don't know how to do his accent. This water ain't about to come down on us, is it? You can't swim? Do you know how to swim, Basilia? Listen, mates, you'd best keep your nose out of places where it doesn't belong.
Look, there's fish swimming in the wall of water. I've never seen such shiny fish.
Hulkenberg, what are you doing? You're not thinking of spearfishing through this seawall, are you?
I was merely considering how it would secure today's allotment of rations. He'd eat these weird-looking fish without a second thought.
I suspect that weird luminescence is a defense mechanism. They gather together in the depths and shine to ward off predators. So weaklings that they are, they travel together in a group. Who does that remind you of? Must you sling barbs at every opportunity? It's exhausting. Besides, it's only natural for those lower on the food chain to seek advantages that compensate for weaknesses. I say, those shining scales would work as excellent dyes. Hulkenberg, my girl, be sure to catch some extra. I'll need a few specimens to dissect.
That is
As you wish. I shall catch enough that we should all dine well. I would rather you didn't. The supplies we receive in town more than meet our needs. Besides, the sky looks ominous. A storm likely approaches. If that is the consensus, then let us head back. I feel not the least bit of regret, I assure you.
He's got a point. The seawall might even collapse in the rain, and I'd rather not stay to find out. Catching sight of this unexpected view has broadened my wisdom.
Here you go, lad. A drawing of the seawall. I made sure that the glowing fish were depicted as true to life as my hand allows.
I decided to keep it as a souvenir of our journey. I can give it to Maria.
As the water sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose the light shimmer, the gauntlet runner reaches the calm surface of the reef. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
Terrible rain. Twill be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
It's doing better than me, at least. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo. I'll go sneak a look outside.
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest. Bloody Parapus. Almost makes one envy them.
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the Parapus. They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times. One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Juna.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Ugif is in no position to speak ill of the Parapus?
Oh, hold up, Heisme. You don't got to get that mad.
What? No, I didn't mean...
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about?
Everyone's life stories, I suppose.
Indeed. Talking about how I dislike the Parapus.
You and the rest of the world. Or do you think you're special?
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with them? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glottel was on the level.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me, anyway. Still, I had to make sure, see for myself whether Lady Juna is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
Norris, what happened?
Something's out there! Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck, quick!
Oh no, there's a monster out there. Is it a human? Good job on the gym.
What's happening?
Our prep.
Head to the deck once you're prepared. Yeah, I'm prepared.
What now?
Let me save first, though, because I haven't saved in a while. What in God's name is that? Didn't they say Forden defeated the monster? Yet here it is, carousing through a stormy sea. Okay, what do I do then? Hope it's creepy looking. Me too. Oh, we get an animated scene! Jenna! Oh no! Fidelio!
What the hell are you doing? This is supposed to be you helping those in need, or yourself?
Now! Hurry!
You alright, Del? You realize this changes nothing. We're still...
Yeah. Yap later. First things first, we need to... It is a human!
Don't charge straight at it. We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Don't get used to it.
I love the human designs. My favorite so far has been the baby. That one was so creepy. It was frightening to look at. It was so gross and horrific.
We'll slice up some more of the bastard's legs, stick to the body, and take out what limbs you can. I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
If this keeps up, the runner's wrecked. Can we get those giant legs off us?
To switch out party members during battle, press LB to access the order view, then select party. Switching members consumes one turn icon. By this power... maybe... Okay, I go for the legs.
No holding back.
Right on target. Nice one, Stroll. The legs retracted. That should make things a little easier on us.
Let's go. How's that?
The egg one was just weird. No!
I'll show you. That felt great.
It's lost all of its legs.
Are you prepared?
4th, Royal Soul.
Hit their weakness. Watch me. That's your opening, Captain.
God, I got a lot of hits in.
I shall vanquish evil.
Right on target. Oh, nice one, Stroll.
Defeated it! Woohoo! $10,000 mag, 1,000 experience. I mean, A experience. Sabra sucker. They all leveled up.
I feel stronger.
I shall rise.
I have never known such height.
Excellent.
Thank you for the yeehaw.
Right. I could get used to this.
Okay, Rebellion. Increases critical rate for one ally for 3 turns. Fiery Strike. Deals medium physical fire damage to one enemy. May inflict burn. Harvest. Recovers HP after defeating an enemy.
We overcame it somehow.
I can't believe this! There are still monsters out here! Forden lied! He lied to everybody!
Either he lied, or he didn't know. Maybe the humans are spreading faster than anyone expected.
Oh, first time we've seen you lot really cut loose. That sure was magic, even with no igniters. Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans. And you can do it too, Lady Juna.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love. But we'd never have gotten through this without you two helping us. Thank you.
Of course, my lady.
You too, Fidelio.
Don't mention it. Wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Wait, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
Where's Norris?
Blast! We're dipping awfully low. Getting a bit soggy in here, chums.
Hold on, we're sinking. You've got to be kidding.
Bail the water! You two, help us!
What? You can't just order us... Oh, this bloody rust bucket.
What's my favorite archetype so far? And the age of a new king draws nearer. Let me think. I haven't used it much, but I like Thief. Or is it Assassin? I like the Thief tree. I don't use it, but I still like that it's there. Because it uses dark magic. That was a long day yesterday, huh? I'm glad that we lived to see another morning.
I'm very happy that we survived and are still afloat, but after bailing all that water out, it would seem that my poor bag was a casualty of the incident. You really came through in a pinch, I must say. It's all thanks to you that my dear girl is well and safe. We must repay those old bones of yours for their sterling service.
You're right.
True. Maybe a day off would get those brothers to line up a bit too. So how about it, darlings? Let's take a day to just relax and watch the ocean. You always like the gunner? I also like the gunner. I had Heismay as gunner for a while, but I switched him over to something else. I forget which one I switched him to. Because I wanted to rank up something. We should have read the island tomorrow. We managed to defeat the monster, so why not thank everyone for their efforts? In times like this, people tend to open up more. Let's see. What is it? Well, that's save. Let me save first. Archetype tree. I have Heismay as... Oh, he's still gunner. He's sniper. I also like merchant. I have Stroll as commander right now because I need the level 15, the rank 15 general. in order to complete Moore's quest. Otherwise, he would still be merchant. I can't make any more things. There's Moore's Phantom.
Come on.
Oh, max HP will increase. I got it. Let's do this. There's dust everywhere. It feels like we're breathing in a cloud instead of air. Well, we might as well clean it up. There's still dust piled in the corners. I guess the magic igniter didn't produce enough suction. I'll just clean the other sides of the shelves and all the other nooks and crannies by hand. Okay. Yeah, that's the spirit. Now we just need to throw away the trash inside the igniter. And then... Hey, look what I found. We could still use this, don't you think? Tail bait. That ended up taking a while. It was tough, but having everything clean and sparkly feels so nice. You worked up a good sweat too, right? After moving around and clearing my head, I feel like my max HP has increased. It's increased by 5. I did some cleaning and now it's looking good as new. A lot better than before.
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness, the Gauntlet Runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its whims.
You never liked the merchant? That's fair. I like that it has almighty magic. Islet Camp. So our arrival's tomorrow. Pick the fire! Yes, thank you for reminding me. Wait, we're finally done spending our nights at sea. There are insects gathering by the campfire. Oh, apparently you can eat these bugs. Well, according to Hulkenberg, anyway. I should try and catch one. Lumibee. I caught one of the bugs gathered by the campfire. When it's my turn to cook, I should use this as an ingredient. Catching bugs and cooking them to eat them. Okay. We'll be hitting Verga Island tomorrow, yeah? You say you want to be useful to Count Luis? Then you better put in the work. And remember, we'll be watching. Oh, if it isn't Goober. I'm so bored and I'm just not in the mood to sing. It sure would be nice to have someone to talk to. This Gauntlet Runner is such a mystery, isn't it? And in particular, I'm so very intrigued by the igniter responsible for the teleportation magic. We happen to be in the middle of a covert operation, so we can't be too free with our words. But if we could, I think we'd cause quite the stir. Let's produce an en masse and sell them. I must say, you sound like the shrewdest sort of merchant when you say that, but I don't think it's something one can produce so easily. I studied at the Mage Academy for a spell, and from what I recall, teleportation with magic was deemed impossible. So something like this is in the same category as divine relics. Frankly, I'm thankful that nobody will believe in its existence, even if we use it to teleport to the city. But the technology already exists, so perhaps it can be mass-produced. Maybe one day, each household will have their own teleportation igniter.
Staying up late is terrible for your skin, but seeing as we're already at it, why don't we chat a bit longer? Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Luis has sent an emissary to Verga Island.
As reported by a crier. It's the elder boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
So he stands with Luis then. No doubt he seeks Dracodius.
I wonder what's so special about Dracodius that even Forden immediately pauses that he's looking for that.
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach. Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them.
Loser says what?
Your Eminence?
Merely a passing thought.
Let him chase the lance. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountains.
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day Festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble servant.
And so our long sojourn at sea will come to an end today. We should arrive around noontime, but we must make preparations to berth beforehand. Seems like the weather will be hot and humid. I'd like to hope we could just pop in, grab the lance, and pop right back out. I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish the same, but we'd best prepare for a long stay. This island is infamously insular and closed off. Our welcome will not be a warm one.
Maybe I should take a nice cold shower before we arrive. We don't even know if there'll be real inns there for us to stay in. Alright, gotta head out and hang with the family. Bye-bye! Have a nice time!
Narrowly escaping the threat of the sea monster, the party rides the currents of the inland sea to their destination, Verga Island. Verga is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict, as though it knows it is unwelcome. The Gauntlet Runner glides silently onto the island's less populated rear shore.
Take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
All my air fur is stuck together.
Do we really have to go this way? There is a beautiful beach just over there.
Chin up now, milady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind him, see?
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise. Honestly.
It's at least true that coming at them head-on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides. The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance hunt, what?
Who's there? Are you from the outside? What's wrong?
I thought I heard a voice.
A voice?
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
So, I'll
do we find this, lads?
Ideally, we blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky. Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
Sounds like a right hassle. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
Fair point. How long can we actually stay on this island?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altabury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
Hey, does this place look familiar to you?
We may be a bit lost.
You're kidding! We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken island! This is a disaster! Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit! And these weird bugs. I've had enough!
What I give for a snack and a cold tub to dunk me head in.
Need you voice every little complaint? You are not the only ones enduring this trek.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring of some kind.
What? Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose we might as well if we're lost.
Whoa!
Another animated scene.
It's drinkable. Much clearer than the capital's water, too.
Oh, he really was serious about ducking his head.
I could use a dip to get the salt off me.
Who are you? Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the dragon god.
Is something amiss?
I'm imagining things.
Could it be a villager? You must be the...
Priestess!
Hey, Del, let's go.
Mainlanders! You're not of this island!
Wait, listen!
Seize them!
Oh no, they've been captured. That's not good.
Behave yourselves. Now, you're a candidate for the throne, are you not? Here to steal Dracodias, no doubt. And not content with that, you befouled the priestess's cleansing pool. We need hear nothing further. You shall all be executed.
Fastest trial I've had.
Calm down. First off, you can't kill a candidate. Have you not heard of the king's magic?
You beg for your life in vain, wretch.
Hail, I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out either way.
What do we do now?
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Neurus.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
We can work with that. Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out instead of counting on them to save us.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they weren't gentle about asking.
Who?
Well, fancy meeting you here.
It's the church crier.
You're that Sanctus crier.
I was hoping the word of the crown theocracy might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains to questions.
But why are you here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters to Verga Island, so I naturally had to follow. I'd thought stowing away on that Mastari candidate ship might get me safely on the island, and, well...
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous! Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is. For now, we may as well be patient. You'll have your opening soon enough. The people here, well, you'll find they aren't as monolithic as they'd like.
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the Dragon God's wrath.
Don't be alarmed, everyone. Please remain calm.
Adeni. Wow, that's how he looks without the helmet on.
Master Adeni, there are trespassers upon our island, from ships other than the trade vessels. But we have already captured them. Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios, the lance of the Dragon God. Until now, the Church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume they are making their move.
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is beneath them.
That damned Borden. He's not just after our relics. He would silence us forever.
Master Adeni, put them to death! Let us see justice served!
Wait! Our captives have done nothing to hurt any of the islanders.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed. Our livestock are all maddened by disease. Our seas are infested with grotesque horrors. And now, even our fields lie dead and fallow. The Dragon God must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath. It has been our way since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the Dragon God that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teaching.
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice, of sacrifice.
Master Adeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the only way. Because of your indecision, because you vaulted in your faith to the Dragon God, your father and mother both.
I will have silence.
Master Adeni, please. The sacrifice. We cannot simply suffer in silence.
My brother, do not fear. I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Yufa.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be as an offering to the Dragon God. Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved, I will gladly give my life for it.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
This will surely appease the Dragon God. You are our last hope. Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Dracodios rests.
You catch that? The Dragon Temple. Sounds like that's where we'll find our lance.
I did a bit of reading on Virga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited, and one of them islands is nothing but a massive temple.
Not another soul on them. Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh. Come on, Del, we can't leave him high and dry.
The fair Lady Juna likes them, don't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going in they might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right? I've got all this under control. Oh.
Hey, Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
I'm fine. We'll wait till nightfall. Shadowy business, all this.
I wonder what's wrong with Fidelio. He was clutching his ankle. Maybe he hurt his leg.
Lady Juna. Let's get those bindings off. Easy does it now. Calm down, you amateurs.
Thanks. I'd hoped you'd come back for us.
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Del!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still leave him to die. I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some generous spirit could get me untied too.
Ugh, better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying, and you talk too much.
He's so... He said you're annoying and you talk too much. That's really funny. It's true, too. He is annoying and he does talk too much.
I get that a lot. Funny thing, though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in, and I'm quite beside myself here.
We could just shut him up permanently.
No, Del. We don't want to leave a mess. If things get dicey, we've got some meat shields at the least, eh? Gonna need all the manpower we can get if we want that lance.
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought, and more bent out of shape.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
So we're to face a dragon? Well, that's just lovely. Untie everyone this instant. Or do you fancy better chances with fewer swords?
Juna, you could also just untie them yourself. You have hands.
Fine, I get it. Just give me a second. Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this. Count on it. Cheeky one, aren't you? Just don't get yourself killed, pup. Fine, just get over here and I'll let you loose. You're going last. Considering the size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too, goes by Edeni or something.
Edeni? Was he not the Mastari candidate we met before? I'd no idea he was this island's ruler.
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister?
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
Is that true?
Course not. Just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Dracodios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world? Or is all that below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what needs to be done.
Huh, fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality that measures the...
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix theirs.
Ad break starts in a minute.
These people offer up their very lives for peace. They'd only ever told me these lands were wild and uncivilized, but it's like seeing sanctism reflected in a mirror. We'll get the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough. We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need, no exceptions. Right, my friend?
Yeah, of course.
That settles it.
Indeed. 'Tis the path we've chosen.
And be right back. Okay, I'm back.
Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple island.
chance.
Please, help my sister.
What happened?
Wait.
Please help my sister Yufa. The temple full of Makla.
Pull yourself together, man. He's barely breathing.
Did he just say Magla? I wonder what happened.
We need to get him to the gauntlet runner. No, tis too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
What? Are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that damn place.
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
What are you talking about? We already know where the lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me because you're my bodyguards, right?
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance, you know I'll have to take the lance. Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Luis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Neurus what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The gauntlet runner's just further down, right?
Right. We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
Where am I?
Chief!
I'm still alive.
You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief, what happened? Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with Magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
You mean the melancholia set in?
They made short work of our guards. Yufa and I were separated. I was the only one who fled to the sea.
My word! Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't act, the ritual...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their deaths.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lance, and such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Please, bring her home. When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yufa escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered. That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please, save her from the curse we've placed on her.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader. Leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
No objections at all.
Yes. Let's get her back.
Right. We're not in the business of abandoning people.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
So be it.
What? That is the very symbol of our faith.
If they've the strength to overcome the Templar's trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them. It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
But they're not like us. They're outsiders.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They're people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left. She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please, save Yufa.
You love this guy? He's very reasonable.
Well, glad we talked our way out of being thrown back in a cell. This place is rather cozy, especially compared to a prison.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
Wait, weren't you staying in Brylehaven? What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning. The public has to recognize him as the rightful king too.
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check too.
All done with negotiations, are you?
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
Our job's to get the lance. I assume that hasn't changed? Then nothing else matters.
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic, Dracodios. And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were here for the lance.
According to Edeni, the lance's actual place in the temple is a close-guarded secret, known only to the priestess herself.
Never simple, is it?
We've got 2 problems to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters, and lots of them. And secondly, there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an actual living, and therefore angry, dragon.
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us. But we'd better make sure we don't lose if we do.
And be quick about it, yeah? If you miss your deadline, Lord Luis will assume you're all traitors.
That puts our deadline in 17 days. Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
Your pardon? You all, you're going to save Priestess Yufa?
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice. To see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
It's a strange irony. We came only for the lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save a life.
Oddly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you. You have a knack for opening doors others have closed.
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild and captured by soldiers really takes it out of you.
March is on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. I wonder what kind of place the Dragon Temple is. Let's stock up on what we need on the island first. When you're ready, the Gauntlet Runner is on the eastern beach of the island. Prepare and enter the Dragon Temple. I'm looking for requests. I bet the dragon is an actual human. Again, I bet it's a human. It might be a human. You're right. They've got their own rock.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Interesting music. Here's the Gauntlet Runner. Suspicious boy.
All right then.
All ready for departure? Time to save that bally damsel in distress, eh?
All right then.
I was looking for the mail book. It doesn't seem like there are any requests that I can fulfill.
Okay, what's the plan? is the Dragon Temple. It's not too far from Virga Island, but we have to consider the currents.
Now then.
This place here.
The priestess Yufa headed here to be a living sacrifice. Though historically a place of worship for the dragon god, the Magla has allowed monsters to run rampant.
Let's see.
This must be the temple with the lance. Looks far. How long will it be? If the currents are stable, we'll get there within the day.
You would pursue peril.
We've no time to waver. Are we prepared? Let's go. Capital! I'll have you at that temple faster than you can say divine relic.
So we bring the fight to the...
Alright, we're off. Let's keep our wits about us. I might as well get the royal virtues up. So I need to go to where the bookshelf is. Here. Bold block letters span the cover. Do not read. Something tells me this is Juno's creative journal. I haven't read it yet. It's probably something Juno wrote herself. It says not to read it, but doesn't that just make you want to look inside more? No, actually, I want pride and persuasion. Nara's probably left this here, huh?
What's that?
Apparently, this book teaches you ways to ensure others will agree with you. The next part puts things into practice. Even if you follow the techniques explained so far to the letter, some people will still refuse to budge. Fancy words and calculated suggestions backfire on these types because they're guided by emotion rather than logic.
Alright.
For them, the most effective thing to do is... Now, what do you think it is? Be cold to them, maybe? Wow, that car is loud as hell. Not quite. According to the book, during that will lead to... Okay, I guess we're done here most of the time. I feel like studying the art of persuasion has slightly increased my eloquence. Ooh, rank 3, eloquence. It is one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, fill thyself with words from the heart to win the trust of the common folk. A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. Still, persuading everyone is a monumental task. Which makes sense. Everyone has their own values and way of thinking, after all. With that, I finished the book. I feel like my understanding of the world has deepened.
Navigating the archipelago's currents north of Virga Island, the Dragon Temple comes into view. It is dedicated to the dragon god, Et. The wind carries the unsettling cries of beasts over the water, ensuring that even reaching the temple will be a trial. The gauntlet runner pulls into the shores of the isolated island, amidst surges of sinister magla.
Here. Maybe the tide was with us this time, but that was a much quicker trip than I thought.
What's up, Del? You seasick?
No. And keep your eyes on them, not me. Don't want them pinching the lance and doing a runner.
You really worry too much, mate. Once you've got doubts in your head, you don't know how to let them go.
That's the Dragon Temple.
Just as I thought. I've seen this exact view in historical art. It's as ancient as ruins come. Perhaps the reason the Sanctus Church doesn't want anyone near the island is is that they want whatever's inside to stay buried.
I'd avoid it too if I could. The place looks totally overrun with magla. We're definitely gonna find some monsters in there.
This melancholia aura is most ominous. What is this magic? And from whence is it born? We only ever see it when faced with grave burdens.
Might not be unrelated. We know magic is possible without an igniter. In other words, magla can be controlled by the mind alone.
You venture that it springs from mortal minds?
Hey, you lot about finished. Let's get on with it.
He's right. Let's hurry on.
If we find Yufa, we find the lance. Hopefully sooner than later.
What now?
Saving?
Entrance. What's going on here?
It's some kind of giant tree, right? But it almost feels like it's radiating pure magla.
We shall force our way through if we must.
The woods turns aside all steel. It's no normal tree. The melancholia's influence, maybe.
That's the best you've got, old man. Too sloppy by half. I'll show you how it's done.
Del, what's wrong? Nothing, I'm sound. Just dizzy, that's all.
Hey, Del! Whoa! You're burning up! Why?
Allow me.
He was wounded against the human we fought out at sea.
Your foot is badly injured. It is infected and inflamed. What possessed you to hide this?
I said I'm fine. Stop wasting time.
A wound-borne fever can turn fatal. We should turn back.
She's right, Del. We've got to get that looked at.
Basilio, are you gonna listen to me or not?
Oh, please. You don't get to die like an idiot. From an infected foot of all things.
Sorry, Del. I can't afford to listen to you this time.
You damned fool.
We need to get back to the village. Every second counts. Teleporting might be our best bet.
Right. We'll be seen, but we don't really have a choice right now. We can't get into the temple like this anyway. Let's ask around back at the village to find out if there's a way in.
Basilio, carry him to the bunk inside the gauntlet runner. Also, once we get moving, don't leave the room or look outside. We're charging home full throttle, understood?
What? Right, got it.
Gran, how's Dill doing? You can help him, right?
It was a good thing you came back immediately. One night more of this and he'd be lost. But rest easy, boy. I've treated him with both magic and material cures. A good hearty pair of his constitution should be all he needs to fight the fever.
Phew. Okay, that's good.
However, he'll have to stay on bed rest even once the fever's down. If he pushes himself too far too fast, he'll never walk on that leg again.
I'd listen to her if I were you.
Thank you so much. And actually, there's one more thing we could use your wisdom on.
A giant tree in the temple? I didn't see it when I was in the area. If it's grown that much in such a short time, it might be magma exposure. The temple's positively leaking the stuff. I believe I understand. If your aim is to destroy this tree, a concoction known to the ancients as the Potion of Blight may be the wisest choice. Truth be told, there is no record of the ingredients needed to make it. All I know is that they're not found on this island. I've heard that something that induces thirst is needed. If you could bring me that, I'll try my hand at concocting the Potion of Blight.
Understood. We'll track them down. If we want to get into the temple, we have to do something about that tree. I need to obtain an ingredient for the Potion of Blight. I wonder where such a rare item could be found. Batlin or the informant at Golden Deer Hearth might know more.
Sorry, Lady Juna. Way I see it, someone's got to stay and look after Del.
Don't be silly, boss. Of course you should stay with him. You know he'd chase right after us otherwise.
Hate to say it, but we're short on time as it is. Think you lots might have to handle all this temple shite alone. Seems our debts are piling up, eh?
You don't need to worry about it.
This is about when Del would say something like, hey, you're gonna run off with the lands, waste them all. But me, I don't think you lots are so bad. I trust you. So we'll hang out about here and you sort out the lands. And well, the priest is good and all, if you like. Can't exactly turn me back on your sister after all you've done for me own brother, now can I?
Fidelio could stand to learn a lot from you if you ask me. Don't worry, you can leave it to us. Sometimes I'm able to do the accent. Sometimes I'm not. Double crunchy? Thank you for letting me know.
Nonetheless.
Okay, I'll be sure to keep track of the audio now. Full crunchy? Oh, whoops! I accidentally skipped through all of that.
Let's focus.
Okay. Is the audio fine now? I can't really hear my mic audio because the music is so loud. Okay.
That giant tree is blocking our way to the Dragon Temple. I'm very much looking forward to covering it in the Potion of Blight.
Don't get ahead of yourself, love. We still don't have all the ingredients. Seems there's something about it that makes it tough to gather all of them here on the island.
Indeed, 'twould seem we have no choice but to track those down first. A maddening delay when both the priestess and the lance we seek sit inside the temple beyond our reach.
We have no idea how big that temple is on the inside, nor what manner of enemies await within. It will likely be more difficult than any of our previous endeavors. Might be my... Yeah, I don't think it's the microphone. I think it's a software issue. Because I can mess around with the microphone settings and it'll temporarily fix it.
You need something?
Yeah, I heard it. There was something we wanted to ask, actually.
An ingredient for a potion of blight? And you say it's not on the island. How should we know something even the chief doesn't? If I were you, I'd start with the informant at the tavern. Still, wouldn't you mainlanders know more about the outside world? Take that talkative chap we threw in prison earlier. He seems rather worldly.
Between the informant and Batland, we have 2 leads then. Let's follow it up.
That fool. I told her how dangerous it was. Huh? Hey, aren't you the outsiders who promised to save Lady Ufa? If only you'd come a little earlier. Then my reckless fool of a sister might still be alive.
Did she pass away? Do you want to talk about it?
Well, she was always a bit strange. Very interested in monsters. So she left home one day and set off towards a den of them just to satisfy her curiosity. She really was a fool. This happened so many times the people of the island gave up on her. She'd come back unscathed every time before, but her luck was bound to run out. There's been no news for ages. Gah! She'd come back unscathed every time before, but her luck was bound to run out. There's been no news for ages. Would you be willing to avenge her? I'd sleep easier if you'd go to the Spire of Blind Faith and slay the monster there. Thank you, I am truly in your debt. Maybe this way her soul will find solace. There's a bird-like monster called the Leogron that lords over the tower. I think that's what most likely, well, killed her. You should ask the informant in the tavern for the specific location of the Spire of Blind Faith. And while you're at it, some information on the monster. I don't mean to send you into harm's way, but you seem capable enough. Please, help her rest in peace.
I have no clue why it always does this at the end of stream. It's so annoying.
Let's give it a shot.
How tragic. Let's kill that monster for him after we go to speak to the island informant. I'm gonna pick up all the quests, and then I'm gonna end stream early, just because the microphone issue, I can't fix it.
Alright then.
Are you perhaps The boy who promised to save our priestess? If you're from the mainland, then, by any chance, have you been to the Lycaon Igniter shop in Grand Trad? Oh, Brigitte's shop. Yeah, we're basically regulars. Really? Then could you do me a favor? I need someone to take this Igniter to Lycaon's shop and have it appraised. It's like this. Not too long ago, a trader came to our shores and sold this model for cheap. Claimed it was a broken piece of regional craftsmanship. But if I'm right, it's an Igniter. A pretty valuable one, too. So I'm hoping Lycaon's store can appraise it and back up my valuation. What? You're willing to just hand this valuable Igniter over to people you met like a minute ago? I have to. I have no other contacts in Grand Trad, and the future of the Mistari is riding on this. Oh, of course, I can promise a reward, too. Sounds like it'll just be an errand to the royal capital to get this Igniter appraised. What do you think? Should we help? I'll handle it. I am so grateful. Thank you so much. It's in your hands, then. Here's the Igniter. I need you to get an official certificate of appraisal from Lycaon's and bring it back here. You know where to find me. Well, a simple appraisal shouldn't take long. If we end up in the royal capital, let's stop by the Igniter shop.
Let's give it a shot. Excuse me?
All right, then.
Let's go.
You there. You're the one who's to save the priestess, are you not? Nice to know there are good people outside the island. I'm afraid I have nothing material to give you in return, but I can share my knowledge with you. Ask me and I will tell you all that I know. You see, I once lived outside the island and worked as an informant. I am now but a humble fisherman, but my knowledge of the surrounding area is still unmatched. So what do you say? Is there anything you would like to learn more of?
Hey, do you happen to know where we might get ingredients for a potion of blight? We need it to save the priestess.
Ah, yes, that predicament. I've already looked into it myself, but I apologize, but I wasn't able to find any useful information here on this island. I have heard that you may have better luck finding what you need in the royal capital. There should be an informant there. I'm sure they'll be glad to do business with you.
Got it. That makes sense, seeing how the royal capital is just full of unique things from all over. Let's check in with the city's informant.
So you have to save our priestess, then I'll give you all the information that I know. You'll find all manner of monsters over there. All are dangerous, but be especially wary of removing stone statues and spectos. Swords and spears don't work against either of them. Spectos reflect bows and the like as well, apparently. There's also huge tree-like monsters. I believe they're called Alentos. But what's tricky is that there are different types of Alentos. The green one's weak to fire, but for the others, fire won't work at all. Lastly, I hear the green ones can use wind magic, so hold your ground. Well, that's about it. Stay extra vigilant. There's a place known as the Spire Blind Faith down south. No one dares to go near it, though. Technically, it isn't all that far from this island, but due to the way the currents flow, one must approach it by circling about from the north.
The Spire of Blind Faith. It's like it's the very edge of the ocean.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Worse yet, they say a monster dwells within the tower. It supposedly resembles a large bird with vivid plumage. Might be that it's just overly cautious, but the closer you get, the more violent it becomes. Best to attack from as far away as possible from the rear.
If we make use of our formation, we might be able to attack without getting too close.
Seems like it's vulnerable to fire and pierce attacks. I'd recommend having those in your arsenal. As for nearby villages, there's Silento. It's on a small island northwest of here. They sell bath salts like Uncle Electro's Wonder Salts and Niflheim Plunge, as well as limp goldfish. They also sell something called Hero's Jeweled Roots, although I couldn't tell you what the point of it is. All I know is that it's some kind of mysterious pearly fruit. Sometimes it's got magla, sometimes it doesn't. And what if they even sell? I think that about does it. Oh, and if you're the sightseeing type, go out to see the giant hole at the sea bottom. Worth it for the stories. In Brawlhaven, there's this Eugene runs shop you'll know by all the cauldrons. Oh, whoops. I mentioned this before, but I used to live outside the island way back when, so I know some things. It's over on Seabury Street, but the shopkeeper's an old miser, and all he claims he's selling is medicinal herbs. In truth, he's hidden away some interesting stuff for sale, harvested from the remains of monsters. Useful for experiments and of all things, cooking. If the Navy knew he was selling those dodgy items, they'd have him strung up. But he's extra cautious who he sells to. Not much chance getting him to show you what he's really got for sale, but maybe having a mutual friend would change that? Oh, you want some ingredients from Virga Island? The butcher used to have a good variety of fish, but see how the weather's all strange? The haul's not as good as these days, so right now there's only monster bun and white peach turnip available. Why vegetables, you ask? The islanders leave these in exchange for buying goods. That'd be because we islanders don't really use money amongst each other. Used to sell limp goldfish too, but I'm not so sure about now. If you need it though, there was definitely some in the village nearby. Oh, did you visit the water shop? I hear they sometimes sell Queen's Honey Jar. The ingredients from Virga Island are delicious. Buy as many as you can carry and make some good food with them, will ya? Oh, and while you're at it, why not start growing your own food? Over at the market shop that sells plant seeds. Give it a look.
Alright then. Where to?
E.
Where to? Where to?
Oh, Barton's available for a rank up.
What now?
Okay, I'm gonna end stream now. Low-key with the bosses being called Homo and multiple being Dutch based on the art of Hieronymus Bosch. They should have just put me in the game. I'm going to raid... I thought Relics was streaming. Let me see if Relics is streaming. It seems Relics just ended stream. So I'm going to raid Cameron JK. See y'all tomorrow for... What is tomorrow? I think it's Digimon tomorrow. I'll try to figure something out with my microphone issues. Goodbye, everybody.
you.